Okay. Testing 1, 2, testing 1, 2. We're about ready to go, and away we go. The green flag is dropped, and open Super Street underway. Scott Cavendish gets off to a good start, but he just now got swallowed up by traffic as they hit into turn number 1. That's 750 competition, and that's going to get furious as they hit around turn number 1. They all get through in pretty good shape as they start sorting themselves out. Chris Hughes to the announcer's tower, please. Chris Hughes to the announcer's tower. Super Street got a big lead, and if he's on a Kawasaki, he's got $500 staring him in the face right now as he goes down the back straightaway. Jim Poet on the Suzuki, and he's heading around turn number 8 right now, the fastest part of the racetrack, and boy, he's got a big lead this time, heading around turn number 9. Coming by out in front, boy, opening up a big lead. Eiker running in second spot. Charles Willow running in third spot, but it looked like he just took over second. We'll have to keep an eye on that. But Poet on the War Eagle Special out there in front on that Suzuki. Really got a pretty big lead right now. He's on the Dunlop tires. His tuner is Paul Vogel, Ted Akins. Glenn Smith is leading the 750 class. Glenn Smith leading 750. And bike number 38, Scott Cavendish, running in third spot. Going to try and get a lap time on Poet. This guy is screaming around this racetrack. And we're going to try and get a lap time on Jimmy Poet when he comes by this next time around. A rider out of Mount Waterman, California on that War Eagle Special Suzuki. Looks like right now it's Glenn Smith, the rider out of El Paso, Texas, on the Kawasaki, leading the 750 class. Earl Roloff's going to have to do some catching up, as it looks like in second spot it's Scott Cavendish out of Dana Point. The ex-motocrosser running a second. We'll keep an eye on that 750 action. Poet coming down the front straightaway, getting up to speeds of about 150 miles an hour. Fred Eiker running now in a solid second place. Then comes Charles Willow running in third. And in fourth spot, 954, Randy Redmond running in fourth position. There goes Glenn Smith, and a pretty sizable lead for Glenn Smith. It's still Glenn Smith out in front in the 750 class, and if he's on a Kawasaki, which he is, he's going to be able to pick up $500 from Kawasaki if he can hold on to that position, and right now it looks pretty strong. 405, Glenn Smith out of El Paso, Texas, in the lead in that 750 class. In second spot, Scott Cavendish. Cavendish on the Suzuki, running in second. Running in third spot on a Suzuki is Jeff Hagan in that 750 class. And then running in fourth spot is bike number 89, Chris Crew, on a Suzuki in fourth. So it's Smith on the Kawasaki, followed by a whole herd of Suzuki, second, third, and fourth. As we wait for Poet to come around and complete another lap. Roll-off on the Kawasaki out there, finding things going to be tough to pick up any kind of money at all. He's going to have his work cut out for him. Poet with a 131.3, a 131.3, 98.5 miles an hour for Jim Poet. 98.5 miles an hour for your leader as he heads around turn number 1. Bike number 110X, Jimmy Poet, out of Mount Waterman, California. Scott Cavanagh starting to move in a little bit, as well as Jeff Hagan. Hagan and Cavanagh doing battle there in second spot, and it's drawing up closer to the leaders as they head around turn number 1. The Texan rider has the lead, but right now Cavanagh and Hagan doing battle out there, going around turn number 2 on their Suzukis, trying to run the Kawasaki rider down. Want to mention Roth about in fourth place. He's going to have to really pick it up, though, if he wants to pick up any money. Chris Crew, evidently, we've got running in fourth spot. It's Earl that's down in, looks like around, what, 8th position now, and that's very unusual for Earl to be down that far. But he must have some follows on that Kawasaki. Robert. Your leaders are by the front straightaway and going into turn number 1. We're keeping an eye on Glenn Smith now. Here comes Glenn Smith. And Glenn Smith now pulling in a 132.5. That's 97.2 miles an hour. So he's only about a mile an hour off the pace of Jim Poet, your overall leader. Things get really hectic coming down this front straightaway here. About riders coming in here 4 and 5 abreast into turn number 1. Boy, a great struggle there in the middle of the pack in that 750 category. But right now, Glenn Smith showing the way, a 97.2 mile an hour average around this 2.5 mile race circuit. Fred Eiker, who was running a second spot and was only Jim Poet's competition, is a DNF over there in turn number 2. He's had a mechanical problem and he's rolled it off. Sidecars, you're up next. Sidecars, of course, you're probably already ready down there, so we want to apologize for the delay, but Sidecars, you are up next. Poet coming down to click off another lap. Here's Eiker. Eiker there running in second spot. So we had a mistake there. We thought Eiker was off over there in turn number 2, but it is Fred Eiker who is running in a solid second place on the Ducati. We want to apologize for that. Charles Below running in third spot. Look at this. In fourth spot right now is Glenn Smith. And Cavanagh and Hagan still doing battle right there as they go by the start-finish line. Cavanagh still holding down second spot. Hagan holding down third. Hagan's going to try and wait for a move here as they come right between 1 and 2 right now. That's the battle for second place in the 750 Super Street. Looks like Cavanagh went a little wide and left a little opening there for Hagan. Hagan doesn't take advantage of it, though, as he falls back into third again as they go up the hill. Okay, Poet comes by and once again clicks off another lap, so we're just about down to about 2 more laps to go in this race. Poet with the big lead. Fred Eiker coming down here on the Ducati, going quite slowly. Must be something wrong with the Ducati. He's looking down at his bike. Eiker now braking for turn number 1, but he's got mechanical problems on the Ducati. Gonna see if he can't survive the last couple of laps here. He's got about 5 miles to go, and of course Glenn Smith, the leader in that 750 class, is in 3rd spot overall right now, and he's gonna try and hone in on 2nd place as he heads around 1, but Cavness and Hagen still doing battle there in 2nd spot, and they're not really letting Glenn Smith get away from him all that much. Okay, due to the accident over there, over the berm, we've got to have a red flag on the race. A red flag is going to be coming out. This race will be complete. The race was about 6 laps old, 7 laps old, and the race will be over. And so that will be it. It looks like Glenn Smith will take home $500 from Kawasaki for winning the 750 category. But right now we have a red flag on the race due to that incident over there in turn number 8. Got a rider off in a bad way over there in turn number 8, and that pulled out the red flag. And that will be, in fact, Glenn Smith also on a Kawasaki.